But hold on, let's put Kirby in some pain here. So yeah. It makes the weird noise and it gets angry at you. Also, Kirby is able to regenerate itself. Well, folks, leave it up to the BeamNG community to come out with an absolute banger of a mod before the end of the year. This is the AW Type 1 Bug. Yes, folks, this is a lore-friendly VW here in BeamNG Drive, and it is one of the most insane mods that I've ever seen, and it is absolutely free on the repo. So there's a lot of configurations to go over, and yes, that is Kirby, not to be confused with Herbie, because remember, lore-friendly. But yeah, this is probably one of the most feature complete mods that I've ever seen. It's insane the amount of detail. We're gonna actually jump into this like little family vacation bug here. We got a rusted out version, there's Kirby, and there's a ton of other ones to go over. So let's go ahead and hop into here. So think of this being, I guess, kind of like more of a modern vacation because they have outfitted this with a beam navigator here. Now, there's some cool stuff that you can do with the radio. I'm gonna leave you guys to go discover that yourself. But everything in here is completely animated. So check this out. You got your headlights, you got high beams here. If you go over to the right side, this is going to be your windshield wipers, which you can see the button click on and off there. Of course, you got your radio here. I might actually turn it on here in a second. Hold on. You've got this. Yes, that's an ashtray. I remember when vehicles actually came with these, like even in the 90s. Okay, which one of my audience members is old enough to remember smoking sections in restaurants? So yeah, you've got that. Glove box does open. This one is complete with some little vacation items. Also, yes, working visors. We've got those. We've got animated door handles. Check that out. Hold on, let's go ahead and close that. Or you could open the little vent up here. Or guess what? You could roll down the window too, and that's animated. Like, it is insane. So animated handbrake down there. All right. Hold on, let's pop this open. Let's go to the back real quick. How do I open the trunk on this one? Because it's got this little suitcase holder. Does it still open fully? Okay, this one doesn't open fully. I'll have to show you guys the engine detail on a different one. But you can see that the handle does turn, which is pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, this one is fully equipped with all the stuff on top. Like a cooler, you got like a suitcase. But you're probably asking, well, how does it drive? Well, it's a freaking bug. What are you expecting here? Also, I like how you can go to cameras or the angles for like each passenger. I think that's pretty cool. Let's take off in this thing real quick. And yeah, it's a bug. It's absolutely stunning. I love retro cars in BeamNG Drive. So this is just so freaking cool to see. Also, the police. I don't know. Am I fast enough to actually get into a pursuit? You know, if I had like some big old off-road tires, I'd go on the beach here. By the way, if you're questioning where we are, this is the map Spieler made recently. It is also on the repo. Now with 100% less ads, so that's pretty good. Also, I love the little mud flaps. It's just all the little details. You do have a trailer hitch here, so say if you wanted to carry like a small camper. Don't know if it's going to be carrying the big caravan around. Now, if you're asking about the damage model, we're about to figure that out together. Oh my goodness, all the stuff flies out. Yes. It looks good. Like, absolutely nothing wrong with it. I don't see really any spiky boys. That was kind of cool looking. And here come the police. All right. I had to just get like a normal-ish version out first. That way you guys can see it. But let's go over to probably one of my favorite configurations. And yes, it's the Rusty Turd Bucket, because I love when mod authors always include a beater version in their mods. So yes, you could smell this one by just looking at it. Oh, this one doesn't have a radio. I was gonna click the radio button to kind of maybe play with it a little bit. So this one is slightly harder to see out of, but it is equipped with a little sunroof. Check that out. Is it still considered a sunroof when it opens up like this? Does it have to have glass? Like, I don't like there's glass here. I think it just opens up. So I'm assuming that's just some sort of soft material. I don't think it actually folds back into the roof there. Also, another little neat touch. I don't know if those are your friend can't drive handles and you have to have something to hold on to, but you can see they do wobble around a little bit. Oh, and I can finally show you guys engine detail. Well, this engine's gonna be a little bit on the rusty and crusty side, but look at that. All animated. It looks absolutely fantastic. So guess what? This one also comes pre-destroyed. I think the engine's already bad on this one. But if I have my damage indicator up, I'm pretty sure like by default, the engine is yellow. It's ready to die. So there is a Kirby version of like a rusted one. I don't know if it's already like sick. So does anybody remember the old Herbie mod? The one that was kind of alive? Well, that's back. So I just hit a cop. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually, like, the damage model's legit good. I think the only reason that fender is hanging on because it's actually, like, caught in the side skirt or the side step. I don't know if you can consider that a side skirt. But yeah, it, like, looks good. Like, the model looks so freaking good, and it's lure friendly, so I like that. But we've got to move on here. We've got a lot of configurations that I do want to briefly show you guys, and I think a lot of people are probably excited for this. Yes, it's Kirby. And yes, the car does have a bit of a mind of its own. You can see in the top left. You actually get like thrust, I guess whatever the car is happy. Also, there is a wheelie button, so that's a thing, which is pretty freaking awesome. I think maybe you can manually activate the thrust. Also, if you guys wanted to see the inside, this is the 2005 version, part of the Kirby Reloaded. I think it's Kirby Reloaded. The movie, but yeah, they do have all sorts of different versions. I don't know what the difference actually is in them as far as the looks. I'm assuming they updated it slightly for the movies, but yeah, they've got like 4 different configurations. We'll go to the config set here in a second. But hold on, let's put Kirby in some pain here. So yeah. It makes the weird noise and it gets angry at you. Also, Kirby is able to regenerate itself, or attempt to. I mean, I blew its front axle off or whatever. Yeah, no, that's gone. Wait, what is that? Is that the gas tank? Kirby's able to fix itself from small collisions. Hold on, let's just back into a pole here. This is probably a better test. Ouch, that hurt. And then look, like what other mod does that? I mean, why would a mod really have to do this? Like, this car has a mind of its own, and you can make it angry. It's great. So, yeah. And it's really nice because I think I tried, it might have been on my end, I think I tried downloading that VW mod not too long ago. It was probably about half a year ago, and I remember I don't think it was really working well, and I had a bunch of no textures on it. Like I said, it could have been in my game, and there actually wasn't anything wrong with it, but it's so good having this, and it's on the repo, which I think that makes it even better. So yeah, he's kind of happy right now. We're gonna make him unhappy again. Are you gonna be able to fix yourself? Okay. I mean, it's doing a pretty good job. You can't reattach fenders, obviously. Kind of curious what it does with the wheel here. I don't think you can pop out certain suspension components. Also, you can hear it. It's making the noise. It's very angry at us right now. It's backfiring. It's jumping around by itself. Ah, that's insane. That is absolutely insane that a mod can do this. So, as much as I want to play with Kirby, and I think I want to do multiplayer with this. We got to get this on a server. Real quick, let me show you guys actually what this breaks down to. 28 different configurations. So you got European models, you got 2 different police models. Yes, there is a US police model. Let's bring this one out real quick. Pretty cool looking little car here. I absolutely love the interiors of these. Hold on, what kind of siren does it have? Is it... Okay, so yeah, it's the old-timey siren here. I don't know, engine-wise, hold on, this one's got a badge on the back of it. The AW 1600, okay. I should probably read some of these when we're spawning them. So whopping about 78 horsepower, 0 to 60 and eventually. Top speed at 102 though. How does that compare? Okay, so you've got like the European models. Looks like they, actually it's the same engine, isn't it? I thought it said 1200. Slightly slower though, 80 something miles an hour. Also, if you did want to see like the components inside, they do have a bare version of it, which that kind of gives you, I don't know which engine this is. Might be slightly different. I will say this looks like a def kart because it's on slicks and you got a racing seat here. On how zippy is this thing without the body? This is cool. But yeah, I mean, also it does give you a look at like how like the suspension and everything's working. Oh man. And boy, is it freaking detailed. That's too good. Yeah, it's just like freaking dev quality here. Like, is this mod of the year? I mean, this has got to be up there. And it's just all back to how late it dropped in the year. It's like, hey, Merry Christmas. Here comes a freaking amazing vehicle. So yeah, you got the car. Got to keep going through some of these. There's all the different Kirbys. You got 1969, 77. There's a 1980 rusted. I'm gonna bring that out real quick. Assuming it acts the same way, except for it's already angry when you load it in. Also, the radio is loaded and complete. Is this already preset up? Turn this up. I don't know if this is copyright, but hold on, let me switch stations. A lot of piano music here. I think you can customize this radio. Oh, it's a synthwave. Also, it needs to stop jumping around. I'm trying to click the radio buttons. It's a working radio. And I do know, I haven't gone in and actually done it myself. You can customize this. So here, let me go ahead and just turn her off real quick. Yeah, that is a thing. Working radio. Yeah, Kirby Rusted doesn't seem to be very happy right now. It's just spitting out the tailpipes there. All right, let's go to another one. So there is an off-roader. I was talking about going on to the beach. You do got this. It's got a overhead headlight. Which we might have to actually, I could change it to night here. This is actually a really good map for night. Also, I love the kind of like matte paint job on here, and you got like the extra little jerry can there. And then up top, you got a spare and probably like a toolbox to be able to work on this thing. Also, the whole fact that it's got the little maps in the pockets. Oh, did I mention, hold on, there's another little detail you gotta love. Got a working key. So this one comes with an extra panel. I'm assuming this is for your overhead lights so you can actually click them. That's animated. Like, you could see the little button moving forward. It is a unnecessary but such a welcome detail, and it's so good. Also, I did forget to mention that this thing does simulate, I believe, the battery. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you can see whenever we're turning on more electronics, it does move it around. I don't know if it can eventually kill it. I haven't actually, like, dived into that system. That might be something you guys can go in and play with yourself and figure out how it works. Also, I haven't hit the trunk release. Wait, where is... Hold on, there's a pin in here somewhere to release that trunk. Hold on, let's open this up too. Oh, I like that. I didn't realize that there's no back seats. They stripped them out here. Is that like storage in the back? It looks like there's handles, or that just could be where the mounts are for the seat. But yeah, it's like weight savings. Hold on, where, this is gonna be embarrassing. Where's the hood release? It's not that. Okay, somebody that is familiar with these cars, what is down here by the gear shifter? What's this little, is that where you would like put in like transmission fluid or something? Like, what is that? So I'm looking at, oh, okay, here we go. That's gotta be the release for the frunk on. Now we can open this up. So yeah, you can see the, wait, you can take the gas cap off. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, you can take the gas cap off in the front. All right, close that real quick. Yeah, I like how, like, there are certain modern amenities. So say this is somebody that's driving this around today. Maybe they installed a little navigation unit here. Of course, you could always take that out probably in the parts menu. Does look like is the tire loose up there? It does seem to be moving around. Maybe it's just hooked in the middle, but it can bounce around a little bit. Let's go to the beach. So I said I was gonna do it. Let's go ahead and go environment. Sunset looks pretty good on this map, but let's go full night. Well, you can see the lit up hotels, and we can see how good the overhead lights are. One of those is underglow. So it's probably is it this switch? There's that left switch. Yeah, it's that left switch. This one actually has freaking underglow, which honestly would be, you know, normally I'm not a huge fan of underglow on cars. It'd be useful if you're like out here, say you're running around in the desert or off-roading at night, and you blow out a tire or something. You need a little light under the car. You can hit the underglow button. This is so good. But yes, we do have an off-road version of this, and it's spectacular. Yeah, go on a little cruise here. Got our off-roading tires. Not super big, but yeah, I like it. I like it a whole lot. Real quick, we gotta go to it. There is one that I've been eyeballing and I've been saving. It's the very last configuration. There's a tuned one. So we gotta check that out. Also, there is a luxury coupe, and there's a diesel model. There's just so much to go over here. What about the tune, though? Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Full roll cage in here, race seats. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming slicks. Yep, we got slicks on here. It's got a little spoiler in the back. That looks so good. All right, let's take off. There we go. Oh, this thing. How does it actually drive? It's got good grip. I mean, the tires are helping, but the suspension feels like it's tuned too. Like it points, it's a little tail happy. That would be a thing, but this is my kind of like race car here. Like when we do this in the big beam groups, I like the cars that are a little bit harder to drive. Like slow cars are fun because you stay packed up in a group, but it's the cars where you have to throw it around a little bit, and you know some of it. I'm not gonna toot my own horn and say, oh man, I'm a good driver, but I like cars that you get a little sideways in because I feel like I can control it a little better than some people. So you can kind of throw it around the corners and make up some time. This thing is zippy. Holy man. Okay, it's got really good acceleration. I don't know what the top speed is, but as far as acceleration, and it feels really nimble, like super freaking nimble. Like I wouldn't mind. Oh, that was the one thing. I was like, man, this thing feels like it might tip. It does. Okay, so you can't corner too fast. You might roll the thing, but oh my goodness, that is a lovely beast of a machine there. Also, the paint job looks good. And then you got like the, I guess you can call it more like a valence. I don't think you would actually refer to that being a splitter. It's like point it down, more like a valence. That's good though. That's really good looking. Hold on, pop that trunk open. All right, still opens with the spoiler there. That's nice. What does luxury look like? I mean, I'm thinking leather seats, but also there's a blacked out version. Oh, it's tuned with a bigger motor. Oh, what's the top speed on that thing? That is 126. What about the tuned one? So it's 158. So the more modern looking one was definitely the fastest one. Hold on, what's a luxury coupe here? This is definitely one that I want to add to my career mode. Oh, look at the wood steering wheel there. Definitely looks like it's, I don't know if is that actually leather? The interior is nice. It's got like the, looks like kind of like upgraded door panels in it. Of course, you got the always lovely, this goes back further. So you click and hold it down, and then I guess you can close it too. Hold on, let's do the visors real quick. That's good. It feels a little bit more classy in this one. This feels like a proper like cruising vehicle for this particular map. Just go cruising on the coastline, go head into the city, go stay at a nice little hotel up here. I like it. Stunning. I love the like chromed out bumpers. You got the chrome. Assuming those are hubcaps. Yeah, because I don't see the lugs. Those are really nice looking. Also the wood steering wheel. It's chef's kiss. But yeah, this, oh geez, yeah, I knew I was gonna clip that car. I was trying to split the gap there. Got another one just turned right in front of me. Goodness. All right, well there goes my nice luxury bug here. But like I said, mod is available now. It is on the repo. Same with the map. So should be easy to get. I'll have them linked down in the description. Go show the mod author some love and support, and let me know what you think. Is this like the mod of the year? I think it will be for a lot of people.